The one, the only Danny Garcia in the building. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
The champ is here.
Yes, sir. I'm in the building.
That's what's up, man. So what you up to? What you doing right now?
Man, not much. Just relaxing. I'm about to go work out in a few. I'm staying prepared.
Is that important, relaxing, or are you wired up leading up to the fight? What kind of guy are you?
I'm already in great shape. I think for the next few weeks is, just working out, maintaining my weight, and most of all, resting. Because, most important thing about any athlete is rest. To perform well, you got to be well rested and well prepared. So, I'm peaking right now, and I'm working hard at the same time. I'm getting the resting.
Well, that's good to hear. You're a couple weeks out. You see most fighters, they're pushing in the last couple of days, trying to make weight, trying to do those things. But, that's what a champion does. To be 29-0, you got to be prepared ahead of time, right?
Yeah, exactly. You always got to be 2 steps ahead. I don't have to kill myself last minute losing all this weight because I'm disciplined through camp. I'm on a diet through camp. I just don't wait for the last couple of days to lose weight.
That's great to hear, man. Well, first off, I just want to say, I'm a fellow Puerto Rican as well. Born and raised in Chicago, second generation Latino like yourself.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, no, that's why it's a good thing to be talking to you right now. But I wanted to talk to you about, being Puerto Rican and being a fighter, because I think you and we might share something in common. See, I'm a second generation Latino. My Spanish isn't great. Yo sí puedo hablar español, pero, it's not the greatest. And, we get looked at differently. We fly out to the island and they might look at us with a little side eye. I wanted to talk to you about being a Puerto Rican fighter. What is that like for you? What is that like being Puerto Rican and being a boxer? What is that like for you?
Oh, man, it's great. It's great. I think the advantage I have is that, Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia, and Philadelphia has a big boxing history.
Sure.
With a lot of great fighters like Bernard Hopkins, Melody Taylor.
Of course.
Joe Frazier. And then I had the Puerto Rican blood where it's just like they have a lot of great champions and a lot of strong fighters. So I think it was perfect for me because, Philly is like, the old school boxing town, and they teach you all the little old school tricks and they teach you the technique. And then I had the Puerto Rican heart and the Puerto Rican power, and it just came together perfect.
And no one knows those Philadelphia tricks better than Bernard Hopkins, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, I got that. He actually worked out at my gym a few times.
Nice.
For his last couple fights. So yeah, I learned a lot from him.
That's what's up, man. I mean, it's a great combination. Like you said, a little bit of Philly, a little bit of America, a little bit of Puerto Rico right in there.
Exactly.
Speaking of Puerto Rican fighters, another thing you have in common with one of them, Miguel Cotto, is that you guys are like taking over New York. What's up with that, man? You got Cotto, Cotto in Madison Square Garden, and now you with the Barclay Center. April 11th, it's going down. PBC on NBC. I mean, do you feel like Barclay is your home now?
Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like it's my home. The atmosphere is amazing. It's brand new. It's only been around for a couple of years.
Right.
It's actually my 4th fight there. I'm 3-0 with 2 knockouts there. I'm looking to make it 4-0 with 3 knockouts.
I like that.
And, New York is just a place where the Puerto Ricans are. I think it's the highest populated place.
Yep.
Miguel Cotto's holding it down at the Madison Square Garden, and I'm holding it down at the Barclay Center.
I'm going to be out there, so I'm excited to see it. Lamont Peterson, he's no bum.
No, can't fight bums. I got criticized for taking a couple of fights off, so I'm back right at the top of the game. Nothing easy.
Nothing easy, and I do want to talk about your haters, because they're out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I follow you on social media. I see them putting up the little cherry thing, stuff like that. To me, that's just hate. You're right, you can laugh it off, but the reality is, look, I'm going to just read a couple names. Just a couple names. For you listening at home, I want to read some names to you. Kendall Holt, Amir Khan, Eric Morales, Zab Judah, Lucas Matisse. I mean, these are names, people.
I was an underdog in 2 of them fights, 8-1 and 3-1 when I was a champion. The Amir Khan and Lucas Matisse fight, I was an underdog.
And that definitely says a lot about your character and your will to win. But I'm talking specifically about the haters. What do you, does that fuel you? Do you kind of just brush that off? Like, because it's out there. I mean, they're heavy out there.
Yeah, for sure. With success comes haters, but it gets tricky because, a hater could be a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
It's just like, sometimes people say hateful things just to get your attention because, you might not be paying them attention. But, hey, if you follow me, you hating on me, you're obviously still a fan, but you're just a different kind of fan.
Right.
And I think that's what every great fighter has, or every superstar fighter has. You have the fans who love you and the fans who hate you. But at the end of the day, my job is to go in there and guarantee the fans an exciting fight.
And I think that's what you do, man. Heavy-handed fighter. You definitely are capable of the knockout. And I think that's what real fight fans want. And if it takes a couple extra fights to turn those haters into lovers, I mean, that's just what's going to happen. And I know that's going to start April 11th, man. I'm really excited about what's going going down that day.
Exactly.
You talked about training. You know, we got to bring up the pops. He's a character.
Yeah.
I feel like he's my Theo.
Yeah.
So what's that relationship like? It seems like you guys have an amazing relationship.
Oh man, we have an amazing relationship. You know, more than anything, you know, what a lot of people don't have with their parents is, you know, a friendship.
Sure.
And that's what we have. We able to talk about anything, and we able to do anything together. You know, whether to go out to eat, you know, go out to the club. You know, a lot of people don't like going out with their parents because they feel like they embarrass them. Not me. I love it, man. It's just like my papa is who he is, and it's just fun. And it's just like, you know, I let everybody be who they want to be around me, and everybody just, you know, real. And then I think that's the relationship we have. We have a friendship, but we're loyal to each other.
There's been a bunch of boxers that have been trained by their family members or, you know, fathers, and there's been some kind of tension. Have you guys ever been close to that breaking point?
No, we never been close to a breaking point, but it's times before, like, we were mad at each other and we didn't talk for like a week, you know?
It happens.
We just walk right past each other.
Yeah.
You know, because when you're around somebody all the time, every day, you know, in the gym, and then you see them all the time, it starts ticking you off. Yeah, but
right.
At the end of the day, we always figure out a way to figure it out, and we're always gonna be family. So it is what it is.
I mean, I think it's always good to have someone that can, you know, be your friend, but at the same time you can trust. That's always gonna keep it real with you. Like, hey, you're slacking off here, you're doing that. It's got to be somebody within my circle.
Yep.
Like I said, man, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Now, if the people want to go hate on you or love you, go ahead and tell them where they can find you at on Instagram, social media, all that, Twitter.
My Twitter is @DannySwift, and my Instagram is @DannySwiftGarcia. And then if you want to visit my website, it's dsgofficial.com. And I just recently launched the app. It's the DSG app. You can go in there, and it's all my social medias in one. You know, you can visit the store, buy your DSG stuff for the thing gear for the fight, hats, shirts, and stuff like that.
It's Danny Garcia. April 11th is going down at the Barclay Center. PBC on NBC. Do not miss it. It's going to be hot. Danny, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure, man.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
B96.